What's up, YouTube? Tamer AG here with Glap, and I'm actually here to talk about Sun and Moon, and I actually asked him to join me because I wanted to talk. I wanted him to help me with, like, this whole thing I've been thinking of. And what I think the region's popular thing that they're gonna do this game is man-made Pokemon.
Polygon?
Yeah, like Porygon type thing, because if you read Magirna's details on Cerebi, it says Magirna was revealed February 2016 in conjunction with the upcoming movie Volcanion and the Igneous Magirna. It is a man-made Pokemon created by humans 500 years ago. It possesses a metallic body. Text confirms it is made by human hands. It is a mythical Pokemon. Its known moves are Flash Cannon, Fleur Cannon, which is a brand new move, Lucky Chant, Helping Hand, and its ability is Soul Heart. Whenever anything gets KO'd, it gets a special attack boost, which is going to be very powerful in competitive play, I have to say. When Sun and Moon comes out, I'm so going to be using this in a team. I'm going to be using it in like a team that just sacked itself.
Jesus.
Make Magirna strong. Anywho, so Leo and Lunala aren't really part of this theory because, I mean, like, there's really nothing to talk about between them. I don't think they'd be man-made. I mean, they could be. All the Pokemon in this region could be, mainly just because I also brought in Grubbin, because Grubbin is believed to be an electric type due to its, some people speculate it's going to be an electric type due to its text that was read in the Pokedex, I think, on the E3 Treehouse Live thing. It says right here, Grubbin relies on its sturdy jaw as a weapon in battle and as a tool.
Does Grubbin sound familiar? Isn't that the trash Pokemon?
No, that's Trubbish. This is the new bug type of the region, and its Pokedex. Let me reread it. Grubbin relies on its sturdy jaws as a weapon in battle and as a tool for burrowing through the earth. Grubbin loves electricity. Since when do you hear of a bug that loves electricity? I don't know. I think my theory still needs a couple more things to put it in. Also, the puppy Pokemon, the new one, Iwanko. He also fits into the theory mainly just because he's a puppy that's a rock type, just like pure rock. No normal typing. No normal typing. It's just Iwanko, the rock type puppy.
I haven't been keeping up, so I don't know anything about it. I'm kind of just getting all my info from you, to be honest.
Yeah, I know you don't know much, but I wanted your idea of, do you think that Sun and Moon is going to have a lot more man-made Pokemon? Because also, Iwanko, along with the starters, had this little thing that they released on Korokoro, which basically says they all are hiding a secret. Now, Iwanko and all the other three.
Talk to me.
Okay. So, yeah, let me just read. While he's off doing that, I'm going to be reading this to you guys. Basically, I'm going to be reading Iwanko's detail. Iwanko was the first revealed hidden away in a trailer released by Korokoro and was released 1 week later. Iwanko looks cute, but is really gutsy. No matter how much it gets beaten, it'll keep standing up to its enemies until it beats them. It greets people by pressing the rocks attached to its neck against them, which is kind of painful for the recipient. Its body is small, but it hides a secret. It's the new puppy Pokemon. His name is Iwanko. He's basically like a little tiny puppy that you usually get at the beginning of the game. Most of the puppies are normal type. I guess you can call them puppies. There's a raccoon and a ferret.
So they all look like puppies and cats and all that?
Basically, they just look like regular things. This is one of the reasons why I think some of these Pokemon are man-made. Also, I think Rowlet might be man-made. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like Rowlet might be man-made just because of the way it looks. I don't know what's up with me. I feel like some of these Pokemon are man-made. Plus, the region is way more high-tech than any other region we've seen so far. Like, have you seen? Have you looked? You haven't looked at the trailers, have you?
No.
The reason why I think most of this is man-made, just because the fact that it's so much more, in my opinion, because now you get QR codes to scan Pokemon to bring them into the battle or bring them into your game to battle them there. And QR codes, I don't know how they work. Let me actually check. Pokemon QR codes. So yeah, Pokemon are bringing into the Pokemon universe the QR code scanner thing. They have it in X and Y. Nora has as well, don't they?
What?
Like little QR codes that you scan and then it brings in like legendaries and whatnot.
Oh, the codes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have things like that, but it's codes you have to enter manually.
Yeah, this one has QR codes, like little ones that you scan with the 3DS camera.
Huh.
And then
Never.
I don't know. I think this game's gonna be cool. And I think the gem isn't fusion evolution like everyone's thinking. Or synchro evolution, whatnot. I mean, it could just be like something that they're doing to make you feel like, there's a new type of evolution, make you feel excited for the game, and then really it's just to change the legendary's form. Because they have two forms. They have the regular, and then Lunala has regular, and then full moon phase. And then Solgaleo has regular and radiant sun phase.
Sounds like they're basically making transformation Pokemon.
You know how some Pokemon have like their regular form and then they have a different form? Like a stronger form?
Yeah.
That's basically what they are.
Yeah, they're making a bunch of transformation Pokemon that are going to be really stupid. Like they transform when certain conditions are met.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you know what's going to be a really good Pokemon?
What?
For competitive play, if you ever want to trap a person in, is Yungoos.
What is it?
It has this new ability called Stakeout. Whenever an opponent tries to swap out, you get an attack boost.
Huh.
It's going to be really interesting to go up against. Nonetheless.
Yeah?
Nekawala, I think, will be really fun to use.
Again, I haven't seen any of the Pokemon.
Nekawala is a normal type. It has an ability that basically allows it to only be affected by sleep. So it can't be burned, can't be poisoned, can't paralyzed, none of that. It's only sleep.
Huh.
Makes sense for a koala.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I feel like this could be the region where they're Pokemon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Aren't they? You said they were gonna. This area is especially heavy with technology. So if that's the case, then yeah, you might actually find Porygon to be a common Pokemon along with a bunch of other things that are probably human made.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? Maybe it could be their form of Mega Evolution, the new stones.
But if it's Mega Evolution, we already said something about Blitz Evolution, how that would happen.
But I don't think it's gonna be that whole synchronized evolution that everyone's speculating, like Tyranitar Tube and the King Nappy. I don't think it's gonna be that because if you watch, because I did a little bit of research before this. I watched a little bit of the XYZ Pokemon series, and I've seen when Ash and Greninja become one, and they don't have the gem that everyone's like, oh, it's probably gonna be what makes synchronized evolution, and it's not there. And then also what I noticed is that there are two Zygarde cores. Originally, I thought there was only going to be one Zygarde core. You know what the Zygarde cores are, at least, right?
The ones that transform into 10 and 100% mode?
Yeah, the little tiny dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently when I was watching the anime, there's two. There's the one that the little girl has, Bonnie. She has one, she calls it Squishy. There's that one.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
There's that one. And then there's another one. The Team Flare calls it Z1 and Z2 in the anime.
Yeah, I remember watching an actual few episodes of that and seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I only watched like one episode of X, Y, and Z, and then I watched a couple of the older ones, the X and Y series. But apparently
Yeah.
there's two Zygarde cores, which kind of makes sense when you think about it, because if you look at the Zygarde complete form, half of it's blue and half of it's red.
Yeah, because it has the main part which you can catch in X and Y. Then there's the other two parts, the 10% or that you can get. That would explain a little bit.
You know what? Now
I don't know if
I
that
never
makes
noticed this before, but the 10% Zygarde form, the dog,
Yeah,
it has a little red diamond shaped thing, like a little hexagon pattern on its
yeah.
collar. I didn't notice
What
that at
happens?
first.
What happens if there's two different types of Zygarde 10%, and it just when you have when something happens, like the three of them combine and make complete form.
That could be cool. Because, okay, in the E3 Treehouse, Nintendo, whatever you call it, the Treehouse thing at E3, they actually said Zygarde is going to have an important role in Sun and Moon.
What happens if it's like a Delta series, like they did in?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd be like a Delta series, but it'd be Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But they said it had to do with Sun and Moon. It had to do with the storyline of Sun and Moon, which means it's going to be in the actual game. It's not going to be a side quest. Or it's a side quest that just you have to do, but it's like, you know, something you can do after the Elite Four, but it's in order to progress the storyline. Like you can set the storyline aside for a bit. Maybe it's something like that. But I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it because Pokemon likes to just worm everything together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually did not notice that about the Zygarde though. The Zygarde 10%. I'm actually through the webpage Zygarde right now. Oh God. Let's actually go back to the Cerebi that I wanted to check. Anything else? Anything else Sun and Moon thing that you anything in Sun and Moon you want to see? Just a question.
As you say, Mega nice.
Dude, I'm telling you, Megaledion is coming. It is coming. We are getting that Mega.
Because there's certain fan favorites that Pokemon that haven't gotten in Mega evolutions that probably should. That would be nice to see. Honestly,
if they're gonna introduce a new evolution type, I think they're gonna give it to Pikachu.
Oh yeah, Pikachu. Obviously.
Oh my god. No, but I'm telling you, there's gonna be a Megaledion, and my thought process for that was the Treehouse at E3 event. One of the very first Pokemon you find on the route is a Ladybug. Amazing. Hey, most of the Pokemon that they actually gave Megas to, you can catch pretty easily in X and Y, if I'm not mistaken. But I've never played X and
Y. In X and Y, the Megas are pretty easy to get.
Steelix, I know you can get the Onyx in one of the caves at the start of the game.
Yeah.
What other Megas are there? Bayonet. Bayonet's not that hard to get. Plus, no one even uses that, to be honest. Like, if you out there, you like Mega Bayonet, good for you. But, I mean, no one really uses it in competitive play. Unless they're using it for its prankster ability.
Mawil's actually...
Mawil's powerful.
Okay. Yeah, it's a powerful one, but it's kind of hard to catch, actually, inside one of the caves next to mine. But it's still easy to get, because it's...
Yeah, like they make it easier to get. So I think that there might be a Megaledion. That's my thought process for that. Also, I'm not sure if Pokemon referred to it, but in one of the X and Y episodes that I saw, there was the champion. What's her name? Diantha?
Diane. Yeah.
I'm just looking it up. Yeah, it's Diantha. I think it's Diantha, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So like there's an episode where she meets Ash, and then Ash is like, "Yo, I want to battle you, girl." And then they go into a battle, and then Team Rocket comes out of nowhere. They're like, "Whoop, ours!" And they take her Gardevoir. And she explains that they have a connection where she can track down where Gardevoir is. But when she explains it, she says that they're in a region that is one of the most unexplored regions. If I'm not mistaken. I forgot what it was called. It was like something Highlands. I'm not sure if because what they said was, to be more specific, it was one of the most unexplored regions in the world, which means it's either an actual region, like Kanto, Johto, stuff like that,
Yeah.
or it's going to be just like a piece of Kalos that I guess I never heard of. It's something Highlands.
So you're thinking they're taking the one land that the one they talk about in the show is going to be the one in Sun and Moon?
No, it's not. It's not that for sure. But I think it might be a piece from Sun. It might be somewhere in Sun and Moon, or it might be a thing that you can do on the side. But I doubt it because I'm just hoping for that because it seemed like it would be cool. I just thought that was a cute little Easter egg I saw on the show. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she said that it was like because then they even showed it. It's just like straight up just mountain rocks and then all fog everywhere.
Oh, is that where you got that picture from?
No, actually, no, yeah, that was a different episode. That was in the X and Y series. The picture that I got, it was basically the giant red tree that happens after they get one of the Zygarde cores and they blast the tree, and it's like a giant red tree.
Yeah, I've never seen.
Yeah.
I saw that, I was like, that's not X and Y in the game. I have never seen that.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it. Like Team Flare grabbed a bunch of little Zygarde cells and then they made a cannon and then they shot a tree and then the tree became gigantic.
Oh, never mind. I know what you're talking about. But okay.
Is it the tree of life?
X and Y. No. Here's how it works. In X and Y, Team Flare is trying to gather up Pokemon energy to fire this cannon to revive
The tree. It's Xerneas.
All I know is they're trying. Yeah, all those guys. And actually, no. Xernia and them are the power of this cannon. And it's supposed to destroy the world and recreate everyone.
Oh, it's that super weapon that they talk about.
Yeah. So that's when it gets destroyed, it's supposed to leave a crater. Yes, it creates a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is if they are powering with Xerneas, it powers it with life.
Mm-hmm. If they power it up with the other guy, it's death, I'm assuming.
And all that. Because he's the thing Pokemon